What's good, y'all? We back at it again. And so I know I said I was gonna make a part two, so here it is. Um, I know I was saying about what you need to preparate before you come out, get your affairs in order and stuff. But the second part to this is you got to find the right company that you need to go to. All right. Now, depending on what you want to do, your goals in life, what you want to do, where you want to go, where you see yourself at in 2 to 5 years. It's really big. You can't come out here with the mindset that it's going to be I'm just going to, I don't know, how can I say it? I'm just coming out here just to do what I do and it'll figure itself out. Nah, you need to have a game plan, especially for the rookie truck drivers. You need to focus on that. My game plan was coming back out was let me get to a company, let me get like a couple months under my belt, at least a year. Okay, I didn't even finish the whole year at Western Express. I ended up doing like 10 months, but I did the 10 months, and my goal was to either go regional or go local. Now, when you go local, it's a different breed. Like, it's a rinse and repeat type thing. You get up every day at this damn near the same time. I'm not saying that as if I know, based on experience or not like that, but it's more of a rinse and repeat. You do exactly the same thing, maybe not the same places, but it's a rinse and repeat. Regional is the same thing in a sense, but it's not. Like, you go to different places, but you go in this 500-mile range or whatever you want to go to. Is a range for whatever company you go to. Now, my thing is, right when you figure out that, hey, I got to take the CDL test, I got to take, your general knowledge, or you got to do all these tests. You got to figure out what you're going to do them first 6 months. Are you going to stay with a certain company depending on the mileage rate, or you're just going to get in with a company that's a little bit more lenient and learn some shit and get to your next spot? Because, all right, and what I'm going to just give you some examples. All right. These two companies, I feel, is very lenient, and their pay is not the greatest when it comes to rookie truck driving. And that's Western Express and Swift rookies. Now, some people at Swift are making good money on the simple fact that some of them are trainers, some of them are on certain dedicated accounts and stuff like that. But with Western Express, you're just on it as a rookie, bro. Like, you're not moving up. They have the East Coast stuff where if you run 5 loads, you get paid a certain amount of money, yada, yada, yada. Or you could be on their low sliding pay scale. That shit still hasn't changed since I done left. Now, with those companies, you're just getting there to get your feet in the door with trucking and seeing how the world is, I would say those two companies are just for gaining some experience. It isn't about making great money. It isn't about making, your bang for your buck. You're just getting your experience under your belt. Now, my thing is, I stayed for 10 months. It's just to gain the experience. I already knew I wasn't going to make the greatest money. Now, I could have tried to go to Prime. Now, Prime is a little bit different now, y'all. You're on a truck with a trainer a lot longer than you are with them other two companies. A lot longer. I'm talking about you had to pull in, like, I think the one thing I seen was I think it was 20,000 miles or some shit for yourself, not for the truck, for yourself. I think that's what it said. I looked at 20. They got certain tiers. What I was reading, certain tiers. So depending on, like, if you are, if you're trying to if you already got your CDL, you're trying to get back into trucking like I did, you had to go through like the lower tier. Okay, if you're just you got your CDL and you're coming from Oh, if you got your CDL and you were coming from someone else with low months under your belt, if you was on the lowest tier, then if you had your CDL and you were coming back, you're on a middle tier, and then if you're just like a grad student, you was on the top tier. That shit was ridiculous. But they pay way better than a lot of companies, so you have to figure that out first. I'm not saying go to those 3 companies. You still got USA Trucking. You still got KLLM. You got a lot of truck driving companies, PAM, that will allow you to get where you need to. Now, if you need to go to like a trucking school first, somebody's going to pay for your tuition. I went to USA Truck. They pay for my tuition and shit, which is cool. But as far as your goals, man, you got to set those. My goal was to do a year and then go dedicated or local. I figured out local is not really the way for me, man. I'm not the type of person that wants to get up 3-4 o'clock in the morning, do this, come home, go to sleep. And locals do pay good. Regional pay well as well, okay. But I'm with Dry Van, so, I'm not on the greatest side like reefer and flatbed and all that beautiful stuff. But my goal was to get to the regional. I did the regional and shit. I'm still doing it. So far, I'm pleased with it. But if you come out here with no goals, no ambition, you just want to go with, hey, I got my CDL and, hey, this is it. I'm just going to roll with this. I want to be an owner-operator. I want to own my own truck one day. Well, you got to have these goals in mind, man. You really have to figure out within those first couple months of what you're going to do. You have to, because if you don't, man, you're going to be a job hopper, man, never satisfied. You got to get your mindset, hey, either A, I'm trying to go for the best money right off the back and try to apply to one of the better jobs and get in there, and then, you're like, okay, well, I got to get this certain type of money. I'm getting this money, even if it's at like 42 cents a mile starting out. That's what I think. I think that's what Prime was at, either 40 cents or 42 cents or something like that. It was, and that's good money starting out as a rookie. That's good money as a rookie. But if that's what you're going to, there's going to be hard for you to make a stepping stone past that, because there's not a lot of regional companies that are paying more than 55 cents a mile. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to find you a good company that you're going to have to jump on to take that next step. When I came from Western Express, I didn't need a great leap to make better money. I went from the sliding pay scale over there to JB Hunt, which started from 43 cents a mile, okay? At 43 cents a mile bumped me up. Now I'm way up here now. I'm like at 53 or 52 or 53 cents a mile, plus drop pays and all that nonsense. I'm not about to get into my pockets. And it's consistent, I don't have to worry about certain things at the end of the day and, stuff of that nature. But you have to make sure you understand what you want. Don't go off of what I'm saying, because trust me, it's like tens of thousands of truck companies out there, But make sure you always try to, when you're out here, you protect your CDL first. Because I'm going to let you know right now, the companies don't give a F about your CDL. They don't care about none of that. They don't care what you do, as long as that load gets there and they're getting paid. Some companies do. I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, JB Hunt's the best company in the world, because they care about your safety. At the end of the day, they're here to make money. It's your job to protect your CDL, period, point blank. Protect your CDL with your life, because, once you do something that is kind of sketchy, they're going to always try to make you do some kind of sketchy shit. So protect your CDL as much as you can. I know I'm a little bit off topic everywhere, but it's just for the rookie truck drivers. And it was tough. I wish I was able to listen to some of the shit when I started. That's for another video. The reason why I quit truck driving the first time and got back into it. Maybe that'll be next week or the week after. I do want to get on a phone call with some of these truck driving companies with the recruiters and shit, but I don't have my own camera, so I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. I'll figure it out. But I got a couple stuff coming in to try to make these videos a little bit better, so hopefully it ain't gonna be so dry and just a goddamn video. I could probably do a little bit of editing. I don't know nothing about none of that shit, but I'll get there one day. But always stay positive out there, you guys. Always make sure you got, your head straight before you get behind that steering wheel. That's number one. If you're sleepy, pull that shit over, go to sleep, take your nap. Always be safe out here, y'all. Till next Wednesday when I get my next video. But it ain't Wednesday today, so I don't know what it is, Monday? Someday. It's one of these days. This shit all runs together. But y'all be easy, man. Drive safe. Love all y'all, especially the new, love all y'all, man. All y'all. Y'all be easy, man. Road to 1,000 subscribers. All right, y'all. Like and share.